Welcome back, friends. Welcome back, fans. Glad you came back to Eau de Treasure. This is Steven. This is my YouTube channel where I talk about discontinued, vintage, rare, and interesting fragrances. Before I pack these up, I wanted to show you the Givenchy fragrances that I have lying around. So I'm on a mission now. I'm packing up a lot of my fragrances for safekeeping because they're kind of sitting around, and there are dangers to having these things sitting around. It's not like sunlight is beating down on them and we keep the apartment air conditioned or just keep the apartment cool. So the elements are somewhat safe. I don't store these in the bathroom, they're in my bedroom. But there are earthquakes here in Japan, and just the other night, it was 4 in the morning, something like that. My smartphone was blaring the loudest alarm, just blaring in my ear, and that was because there was an earthquake. And they sense the earthquake's coming, they sound the alarm, the Japanese authorities, and yeah, it was about within 5 to 8 seconds after that alarm, I felt the apartment shake. I felt the earthquake. Now, you're praying it's not a bad one, and it usually isn't. I don't know what it was on the Richter scale, if it was a 6 or not, I forgot, but it was just maybe 3 or 4 seconds of some light shaking. And I was just thinking to myself, I'll be fine, but all these bottles sitting on the dresser are going to be flying and shattering everywhere. So I worry about that. And luckily, it wasn't that bad. So I need to pack these things up and just keep them safe. So let's take a look at what I'm putting away. I have a whole bunch of these. I have 3 of these. Might have shown them in previous videos. This is called Givenchy Gentleman Only Casual Chic. I think I got the pronunciation right this time on this one. I thought we spelled chic S-H-E-E-K. Maybe this is the French spelling of it, chic. Why do I have 3 of these? Because these were cheap, man. These were just like $15. 15 or 18 bucks these were going for. And they're all like almost full. And they're discontinued. These are going for like 50 bucks on eBay. So I said, what the hell, why not just buy them? At that price, just wear them. They're really nice. And here's the original Gentleman Only, Givenchy Gentleman Only. This one's great. This is kind of like a slightly spicy. It's kind of a fresh with a little bit of spice of a fragrance. Fantastic. Spring or fall, this really shines. My only beef with this one is just it doesn't last a long time. I spray it on in the morning, and by by lunchtime, maybe 3 hours later, 4 hours later, I don't smell it anymore. But for the first hour, it's really beautiful. Then these 2 black bottles here, you have Givenchy Gentleman EDP and Gentleman Only Absolute. I'll talk about this one first. Gentleman Only Absolute. I heard that they axed this one. I heard that this is being discontinued, and what a shame. This is Givenchy's version of Spice Bomb. I think this is very similar to Spice Bomb. So just fantastic cold weather fragrance this one is. And this one is kind of like Givenchy's version of Dior Homme. This is an iris fragrance, iris-based, iris woody fragrance, but this one is a little bit fresher. It doesn't have that waxy lipstick makeup thing going on with this. So I would recommend this one for anybody who likes iris fragrances and you don't think it's redundant to have both Dior Homme and to have Givenchy Gentleman. If you see it cheap, go for it. I assume this is not discontinued. I don't know why they would discontinue this one. But companies do these kinds of things. Like I said in the previous video, they don't care about us. They just care about the bottom line. Then you have this one, and this is fantastic. This came out last year, 2022, early 2022. This is like one of the best fragrance releases of all last year. This is kind of like Gentleman EDP. If you added a little bit of booze, a little bit of hazelnut or a nutty accord to it, then you have Givenchy Gentleman EDP. What is this one called? Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Privé. That's what this is called. And this was just a great find. This one I found on the secondhand market here in Japan. I saw it online. 100 ml bottle, and it was, when I got it, it was actually fuller than this. It was like 90% full, and I think I paid $50 for it, something like that. 50 or 60 bucks, and I had no problem with that whatsoever. This one I wear, actually. These are just kind of, you know, I try them on the first week. I wear them for a week or two after I get them, and then they just sit there, and I'll sell them off later. It just becomes part of the collection. This one, this is just awesome. What can I say? I think I described this one I did the video where I showed you my my fragrance setup, my dresser with all my fragrances on it. And this one I describe as a mix between Givenchy Gentleman EDP, kind of like Armani Stronger With You, with that sweet hazelnut, woody hazelnut type fragrance, and Bentley for Men with that woody, boozy note to it. This is kind of a mix of all of them. Anyway, fantastic stuff. And that's it. These are all going to be packed up. I'm just going to have, I don't know how many I'll have out. Maybe I'll have like 30 or 40 out, and the rest will be packed in boxes. Maybe I'll keep this one out and pack these all up. Maybe that's what I'll do. All right, so that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not give me a thumbs up? I really appreciate that. If you want to see more, subscribe. You'll see all the stuff that comes out. If you hit the bell, it'll notify you when I make a new update. My updates are very random, just stuff that I see that I'm interested in and I buy. There are some themes on my channel, some things that I have a lot. Jean Paul Gaultier Lemale is one of my favorite fragrances. I always buy that when I see it. What else? Abercrombie Fitch Fierce. That one's weird. That one I buy because it has like its own fan club, but I'm not even a big fan of it. And whatever else I'm interested in. If you like this stuff, I really appreciate you coming back and spending your time watching these videos. Leave me a comment, say hi. Let me know what you think about these fragrances, and educate me. Tell me about, if I missed any details about these, let me know. Pretty sure that they're all discontinued except for these two. Let me know if I'm wrong. There's some other Givenchy fragrances that are for sale right now that are discontinued. I just haven't spent the 20 bucks or the 25 bucks to get them because, as I've said in previous videos, I can't get everything. I have to be somewhat selective. So anyway, that's it, guys. I hope you're having a great day out there, and I hope you're enjoying it thoroughly. Until the next one, take care.